Whoa, what's up everybody? How are you doing? Welcome back to what's gonna be basically our first crypto video coming back with you guys. And you know what? Don't get too excited. Don't get too upset. I had to make this title. I had to address this issue. Now, listen to the end of the video. Listen to the whole video before you get angry and start making ridiculous comments like, ah! Look, this is what's gonna happen. This is what's happening. Crypto is failing. Now, before you get really upset and before you get mad at me, there's a reality to this. There's a reality to the problem that most people aren't even aware of this conversation enough to understand what I'm about to say. So maybe listen patiently before you get upset. This is why crypto will fail. How crypto will fail. This is how crypto will fail. Basically, all those shit coins that you've been pumping and buying and talking about, they're trash. They're trash coins. They suck. No one's gonna use them. All your Sky coins and Apollo coin. Now, I've called out Apollo before, and Apollo seems to be like in this like uppity position where they're like, woo, we're gonna make it. No, you're not. Your coin sucks. You're not gonna make it. Your coin blows. That's why how crypto will fail. All these shit coins are gonna tank. All these shit coins aren't gonna do jack. The SEC's cracking down on shit coins. I'm just gonna keep saying shit coins. So how crypto will fail? Shit coins. That's how. Crypto will fail literally because people do not understand how token specific protocols are no longer the name of the game. You can't just keep creating token specific protocols. It's not gonna help anybody. It's not doing anything. It's not gonna solve any problems. So what's happening is something called the Interledger Protocol. We talk about this all the time. The ILP or any other big consortium that offers a standard of protocol for information and value and data to be exchanged without the insular, isolated, token-specific protocol use. Now, that opens up a lot of possibilities. It doesn't mean crypto is going to fail entirely. It does mean most all the coins that people hold probably going to go to zero. Probably going to go to zero and be trash. And there's going to be a tipping point where people finally realize like, oh, I'm holding a bunch of shit coins. And I feel bad for the people that are still in crypto, still thinking like shit coins are going to do anything, because they're not. They're not going to do jack. I mean, and you guys, if you've paid attention to me for more than 2 minutes, you know what coins I like. You know what coins I talk about. You know why I talk about them. You know why they're efficient. You know what's the use case, what's the utility. There's a couple things that are really important when you look at coins. Who's the team? What's the team like? Does the team have the ability to bring something to market? Have they brought something to market successfully before, maybe even outside of crypto? Does it solve the trilemma? Does the actual coin itself solve the trilemma, which is security, decentralization, and speed and scalability? You know, a lot of coins, even Bitcoin, doesn't have their scalability set up. Ethereum moving to proof of stake because their scalability is not efficient. Even Ripple, a consensus protocol with XRP, looking to make more transactions per second so they can actually compete on a global scale with the scalability they require. Now, these are again big conversations that most people are barely able to learn about one protocol. When you start listening to people who are talking about multiple algorithms, ask them to explain it. And if they block you and they're just keep pumping and shilling, it's a red flag. And the bigger problem here is that the SEC is actually going to start coming after you guys. They're going to start coming after you shills. That doesn't make any sense, right? So I'm not going to shill shit coins. I'm not going to talk about TRX. I almost made a whole video about how TRX is really losing their authenticity and their ability to be taken seriously. I mean, don't even talk about Apollo. That's a complete trash coin. Total trash. If I need to go down the list and like break apart the code and talk about how shitty it is, I will, because it's bad. Now, we're in this really interesting transition right now where the SEC is starting to go after bad actors in the space. Or they started, looking at how to really kind of crack down on some of these bad actors, some of these bad coins, some of these things that are basically problems in cryptocurrencies. And the thing is too is that they kind of just like relaxed the daisical for long enough that there became a bigger problem than there probably would have been if they would have came right out the gate saying like this is not going to be kosher. And instead now we just have a bunch of shit coins they have to go clean up. So they're sending out cease and desist. Even YouTubers that talk about these coins, even YouTubers they're getting their videos blocked. Someone messaged me, I think it was Myron the other day, was like, yo, dude, did you see this? And I was like, right away, I was like, what happened? What is YouTube blocking for crypto? The answer is not to decentralize YouTube. That's not the answer is not to like make a new YouTube so you can talk about shit coins. The answer is to educate yourself about why these shit coins are going to fall off the radar. And what's even crazier, and I love a lot of these people. I love a lot of the creators. I'm friends with a lot of the creators online, and I really do like TMI. He's cool. I like his videos, but you notice he never challenges or asks big questions or talks about the possibilities of failure. He's basically bullish on every coin. Any coin, he's bullish on it, or if he doesn't like it, he just ignores it. If he doesn't like the coin, like if you ask him about Apollo, he just ignores it because he knows it's trash. But most coins, he just pumps up. Like he pumps coins just like he's bullish on every coin, but most of those coins aren't going to make it. In fact, he's super bullish on EOS, which I should probably make a whole video about how much I don't like EOS. Not necessarily because I just have a personal, I don't have any personal angst against EOS, but in reality, if you look at the system they're developing, there's not a lot of incentive to bring on developers. The developers don't really feel very in control of that space. The consensus mechanism and governance mechanisms are a little bit interesting. It's not really a decentralized platform. It's kind of like a private database with cloud storage built in and a new form of governance. It's not decentralized. So you got to ask yourself questions like, do these people even understand why cryptocurrencies are going to be used and what they're going to be used for? Do the people that you listen to on the internet actually understand the technology? Do they even understand where we're headed and how crypto will fail? Because crypto will fail for the most part. 99% of the coins are going to be gone. They're going to fall off the radar. No one's going to use them. They're going to have zero use case. They're going to have zero value. There might be some potential for the people that built the coins that have the incentive to keep making it seem like it's a popular coin. They'll probably keep buying it or moving money in and out of it to make it seem like it's pumping up, to make it seem like it's an exciting venture, but it's not. It's trash. It's a scam. And this is where it gets really confusing because even Bitcoin right now doesn't really have a scalability solution put in place. The technology blockchain will definitely be used. Blockchain will definitely be used for all kinds of shit, but cryptocurrencies might not be. Now, here's the real kicker. I've been talking about the coins I like, which really comes down to only two at this point that I'm really pretty passionate about, which is the Zirple Nipple Rubbers XRP fam and Charles Hoskinson's ADA. Now, I really do like both these coins. They're both pre-mined coins. They do, again, have like a second generation of crypto kind of feel to them. But also, they might not be used for a year. It could be a whole nother year of lower prices, Bitcoin manipulation, people entering and exiting the market, people losing interest in the market because they thought they were going to get rich quick and they're not. I watched a whole little short documentary the other day about the Bitcoin family and the guy that put all his money in Bitcoin and then now he lives in a bungalow. Now he's homeless. Him and his family are homeless basically. So there's a reality to the fact that crypto is failing and it's going to keep failing. It's going to keep dropping. Bitcoin's price seems to be continually dropping. It's under massive manipulation right now. A lot of people are starting to wonder if we'll ever see the all-time highs again that we saw last December. I heard someone the other day, I think it was even TMI, talking about a $10 million Bitcoin. I think that's obviously some wishful thinking. Of course, you want to think about a $10 million Bitcoin. That sounds great. But if Bitcoin goes to $10 million, then XRP at the same relationship they're at right now would obviously be $1,000. So you see like $1,000 XRP price predictions, they don't seem that crazy unless you think a $10 million Bitcoin's crazy. And it does sound kind of crazy. It sounds asinine, actually. It sounds complete ludicrous. And so this is how crypto will fail. Crypto will fail because way too high expectations about the coins that actually are going to work, the coins that actually will be used, expectations are way too high. The coins that are going to fall to zero, they're trash coins, people are still talking about them like they're going to be used for something. Like, what are they going to be used for, guys? Who's buying your shit coin, and why? Why do I want it? I don't want it. Maybe you want my coin. I made a coin. It's going to be the best. It's going to be used for everything. It solves all the world's problems with my one coin. And that's such a foolish thing to say. We talk about these open, interoperable protocols that allow information to be exchanged between these different blockchains a lot. Now, if you have a project that you like, drop the name in the comments. And I have another thing on Twitter where I ask people to shill their coin, and I'll go through and tell you if it's trash. I haven't even responded to that yet because I've been so busy, but I plan on responding to it, and I'm going to make a video where I go through and list and name by name tell you your coin is trash.
1 week later.
How crypto will fail? You're expecting too much in a short period of time out of the coins that actually are useful. Now, the problem too is that people that talk about that get ignored. You might not even be watching this video anymore because you're like, well, he's not telling me about the $10 million Bitcoin. I'm not interested. But at the end of the day, what's going to be used? Who's going to use it? Why would they use it? And why are 99% of the coins not going to be used? Because, as I said, they don't have a use case. They don't have a solution. They don't offer a utility. There's nothing that they provide that's going to be important to a network, so they'll just get left behind. Now, even inside these consortiums, like even inside these big projects like the ILP, these consortiums are focused on creating this level playing field of interoperability between token-specific protocols that allow them to compete in this open protocol network. Now, again, looking at this emergence of this global liquidity solution, this global digital asset rail, there's a lot of things that kind of just, we are waiting to see what's going to happen. We're waiting to hear the word as it's released. It's very reactionary. We can only react after we know what's going to happen with this. And I think that there's plenty of people that still think like, oh, but I have an insider. He told you jack shit. Your insider is like some buffoon with too many Cheetos on his fingers, rubbing himself under the table while he enjoys pulling your chain. And there's a problem right now where the SEC's basically going to start cracking down on crypto shills and maybe even outright blocking videos from complete scam coins. Like the other day I heard people were trying to post for Apollo and they were getting blocked because that coin sucks. Because the SEC probably knows this coin is trash, it's a scam coin, and it's being pumped heavy right now. So don't buy shit coins. You will get pump and dumped on. Make your own decision. Learn from me. Learn about why I think these coins have value. Learn about why they provide value to the network, and then make a decision for yourself. This is kind of like the Wild West of financial markets. You're gambling with your money. It's high risk. Be careful. How crypto will fail? 99% of these coins won't be here in maybe even under a year. And I heard someone the other day where people were talking about a $10 million Bitcoin, but I heard someone the other day say it might take 5 years for us to hit our all-time high again or surpass it. Are you prepared for 5 years of waiting? I think there's also a problem with the fact that too many people are happy to talk positively about coins, but they're not ready to talk about the inadequacies of the coin or the inadequacies of the team and the network and the project. And even if you like a coin, even if you're a big supporter of ADA, a big supporter of XRP, you should be able to entertain and even take part in the conversation about why they have challenges. What are their inadequacies? That's the only way you can learn about them and learn about how we could be addressing them and learn about how they could be improved moving forward. If you're not having real conversations, then you're basically living in La La Land. And I can't do that. So, how is crypto going to fail? I just told you. I literally just told you for like 10 minutes. For 20 minutes. All right, so that's it. Cheers. Thanks a bunch. Woo! Don't forget, smash the like button. What side is it on? Smash the like button. Smash subscribe, hit the bell. We're coming back hot and fresh with all kinds of content. So, cheers. Have a great day until I see you next time.
Brought to you.